Let's get rolling, everybody. 644 and Berrien County. This is the St. Joseph area, and this is Lake Michigan. You can see that the waters are beginning to churn up a bit. These northwesterly winds picking up, and we've got gray skies, so it is a different type of a day, certainly than what we had yesterday. Got to 87 degrees, by the way, on Monday in GR. That comes after, well, a series of days where we were into the 80s to around 90 degrees over this past weekend, by the way. We got to 91 on Saturday, and on Sunday hit 84. Going back to last Friday, yes, that was another 90-degree high temperature. We actually hit 91 twice there, Friday and Saturday. So, folks, it's been a warm stretch, but we're bringing down some northwesterly winds, cooling things off for us, and that process going to be kicking up the waves along Lake Michigan, 4 to 5 to 6 feet, perhaps even a little bit higher in spots today. Northwesterly winds 15 to 25 knots there out over the open waters. Inland, we're going to have some wind gusts, I think 35 miles per hour, perhaps even a little bit higher. GR and Kalamazoo once we go towards midday and thereafter. You can see that off on the horizon. We've got a lot of these low clouds and a little bit of haze, perhaps even some patchy fog in particularly outlined areas to begin. There's nothing on the visibility charts that just screams out the dense fog or anything even close to that. But when you got temperatures very near those dew points, it's a possibility with light winds, though they are starting to pick up. I went outside several minutes back now in Grand Rapids, of course, north side here at Fox 17. Winds are beginning to increase, and they will do so even more so late morning and afternoon. I think 15 to 25, but gusting to 35. So it will be quite a windy day here for us. Temperatures in the mid 60s. How about these dew points? I just pushed the button. You probably, if you weren't paying attention, you didn't even see them change. It's basically the same chart, the dew point. So it is fairly humid still, but some slightly drier air slowly but surely will be pressing in from the west and northwest as these winds start to increase. And the latest observation there showing that in South Haven. Doesn't look like there's much wind going on just based on looking at this, but I can tell you it's a little breezier than those numbers are showing. And as we begin to update those over the next 30 to 60 minutes, I think that will become represented on that wind chart. Now, as far as the upper level pattern, looking at temperatures and the track of any weather systems, the colors on this map are the projected temperatures at the 5,000, I should say at the 850 millibar level, which is 5,000 feet off the ground, and the white lines, those are height lines at the 500 millibar level, which is about 20,000 feet off the ground. And the reason why we show you those two levels is because the 850 millibar level with the temps, the colors there, that's a good proxy level to determine what the surface temperatures will ultimately become. And the streamlines or the height lines, those are a good way to show you the track of any weather disturbances. And here we go, an upper level trough of low pressure, which has some cool air underneath it. So that is going to be responsible for our below normal temperatures for today, tomorrow, and for Thursday, with highs in the low to mid 70s. Today and tomorrow will rebound well into the mid to possibly upper 70s on Thursday. We'll see. But the bottom line is once we get towards Friday and Saturday, here come some of these warmer colors, and we'll be into the lower 80s at least for Friday and Saturday, and then probably the mid 80s on Sunday. And watch the model as it goes out in time. This is actually one of the cooler runs of the models, but we're going to be back around 90 degrees, I think, by Monday of next week. And if some of these runs recently come to fruition, I think we may be near 90 degrees the entirety of next work week. So we'll see how that plays out. That particular run of the model, a little bit cooler, but we'll see how it goes. Low pressure moving overhead right now. We've got a dry slot that has been pressing in recently, so not much more than just a little sprinkle or drizzle action underneath these low cloud bases at the current time. This is the latest run of this particular RPM model, and you see it does have some of these green colors. So yes, a little spit of drizzle, but nothing more than that. As we get into the afternoon, mid to late afternoon, Alyssa, Deanna, a little bit of sunshine comes about, but we're still a ways away from that. We're going to have a number of hours of cloudy skies here in the short term, and because of it, it is a cooler day. We're lucky to get to 74 today. We'll be back there tomorrow, start to increase. Best chance of rain, by the way, over the next 7 days, Friday p.m. into Saturday morning, and then it dries out, just heats up early next week.
Well, hairdressers